Now, you may have had a good look on the website already and see the downloads and all the different alphabets. Well, we've got a little project here for you that's going to just stimulate you and just show you what you can do with it. Now, if you just want the alphabet that's in this project, don't worry, we've got that as a download for you. But if you want the complete alphabet and loads more on that, just go on the website and have a look at the downloads and you can choose whatever size you want to do. But what we're going to make is a Noel card. Yes, Noel, French, I think it is. Noel, Noel, oh dear. Anyway, have a look at some of these papers. Now, there is extra on the download for you, but let's have a look at these. You've got some poinsettias, and you've also got some nice holly leaves there. That's to decorate it with. Now, I'm going to be using some card here, some lovely shiny card. You can either use some of the papers we've put in the download for you, but I thought it'd be nice to use these papers too. You've also got this one in the download. It's a beautiful kind of kaleidoscope based on a poinsettia. In fact, it looks a bit like a poinsettia, doesn't it? I've also chosen some lovely green leather effect card here, which I'm going to use in this demonstration, but you can use any of the papers that are in the download. And also, you've also got the complete set here to do the Noel. Now, we've done it in the large size here. Let me just give you the exact size of those, roughly. If you're in inches, no, that's the wrong way around. If you're in inches, it's about 5.5 inch square, or if you're in centimetres, it's about 14 centimetres square. So there's the N and the O there, as you can see. Now, these are designed as well, so you can use these any way round you want. You could have, if you want to make the books or any other project, you cut along there and you can cut out. You can use them as a single letter, or you could have them hanging down. So you've got a guide there. So you've got real versatility with these actual designs. Now, what I've done with this one, I've actually taken that and I've cut out the basic shape there, as you can see. That is the basic shape. Now, what I did, I just took my ruler and just drew a line and just created about an inch wider on each of the letters. There's the full letter. So that is the main one there, as you can see, with the inch not added on there. Reason for that is when we put all the four together, you want three which are quite longer than the first one. What do you mean by that? Well, let's show you. What I'm going to do is make one. So first of all, basically all you need to do is take your green card, turn it over. You're going to put your piece on here, your first template. Just draw around it with a pencil. You can hold this in position or you can tape it down. I think it's quite easy just to hold that in position and then just cut that out. And when you've cut that out, you end up with that, which is the first section. Now, I want to show you the second three sections. Now, I've already stuck this bit on here. It's basically the same as that, but you can see that fits that side, and that's got the extra inch on here. And all I've done is taken a pen and creased it down the back, or a boning tool, so that you get a nice little flap like that, as you can see. Right, now, what we're going to do. So it's so easy to do. All I've done here is made my own little template here, just slightly smaller than the green square there, and I'm just put that onto the back of the backing paper with the poinsettia design on there like that, and then all I'm going to do is cut that out, stick that down on the top. Now, I've also I printed the designs out twice, one to make the template and one to make the individual letters. These are the individual letters that I've made. As you can see, there's the N, there's the O, and there's the E, and there's the L, which is Noel. Now, don't forget, when you're actually drawing out, you want the letters. So say I want the E, I want to do it on the back of the card, because if I mess the front up with a pen or a pencil, then you've got to clean up. If you do it on the back, it's going to get covered up anyway, so you don't need to do that. So just remember, if you are doing it on the back like I am here, that is my letter looking at my side. That's the right way round. That's the letter E. But I need to turn it round so it's back to front. So if also don't forget, when you're using your card, you want to be really kind of saving as much as possible and really plan it so that you're not wasting any card. And all you do then is just draw around it like that. I'm just holding it in position, but as I said, you can, if you wish, tape that down. Sorry about my fingers in the way there. You know, it's like trying to do everything upside down, back to front. and just draw around that. Very simple. You don't need a light pencil line. If you want, you can erase that out if you want. Hopefully you can see that. You can see the E there. Now all I've got to do is cut that out, and when you cut it out, you end up with that. Can you see that? Isn't that fantastic? So I've done that in a nice shiny card there, so it'll make it really, really stand out. So now I've cut all the pieces out, I've cut all the letters out, I've cut all the backgrounds out, I've cut out the papers out, I've also cut out loads of the different poinsettias and the leaves here that you can see on this one here. There you go, the poinsettias and leaves. I've cut those all out ready, so it's just a question of assembling it now. So how do we do that? It's dead easy. There's the first one. And to assemble it, I've just got some glue. You can use any kind of glue that you're happy using. I've just got a little glue tool here, and just position that in the middle there and just press that down. Now I've got the first letter, which is an N for Noel. There you go, there's the N, as you can see. I've put on the back here some double-sided foam pads. I'm just going to strip those off. Good idea as well, you crafters. I always try and keep a nice sturdy wood cardboard box at the side. So any bits and pieces I just chuck down onto the floor, but they're not going in the floor, they're going into the box. And then I can bag the box up later. It's better than faffing around with some of the different plastic bags, etc., etc. So make sure you've got your letter the right way around, like so. And that's going to stick over the top there like that, and you can see that's raised up, ready to be decorated. Now all you've got to do that is with all the same different ones. Now make sure you get this the right way round. That is going to attach onto there. So what I'm going to do is attach them all first, because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to put the letters on the wrong ones. So let's just put some tape on there. I'm running out of tape here. So that one's going to go there like that, where it creases. And you've got the extra little flap there. So there you go. There's the first one. As you can see, that just folds over like that. I needed a bit more tape on that. Let's use a little bit of glue for now, because I'm running out of tape. Just put that there and just glue that down. Then do the same with the next one. That one's going to go underneath there. The flap there is going underneath. So let's just use a little bit of glue with my glue pen. It's entirely up to you whether you use tape or glue. So long as it sticks, it doesn't really matter, does it, Chucks? There you go, just press that down, and then I'm going to take the next one, and that just goes underneath there as well. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, like so, and stick that down. So you've created a kind of concertina card in those lovely Christmassy colours. And if I stand this up, well, I can't really stand that up because the green's going to go all a bit funny, isn't it? So there you go. You can see how that bends like that, and that can bend in that way, either way, so it stands nicely. And that one's going to bend backwards like that. So you end up with that kind of effect there. So you've got the Noel. Now I've stuck that together, I think it's going to be easier to put the letters on. Work in progress. Are you following it? Are you? Are you following? Good. Right, there's the letter O, so N-O. And it's always handy, I think, if you're sticking down letters or doing that, have it written down at the side of you, because then it's not, you're working one letter after another, and you'll be surprised how many times you get the letters in the wrong order. So if you've got something at the side of you to remind you which way they go, it helps. So N-O-E, and then I've also got the L, which is going on the bottom there. And I think that looks fantastic just as it is. So there you go. And you can see that just folds like that. And can you imagine that? I mean, just as it is, it would look fantastic standing on the mantelpiece or what have you. But you've also got some poinsettias. Now, I've cut these out already and got a little bit of glue on the back of them. Now, you can use foam pads if you want to raise them up. And I've got some foam pads here. So I'm just going to stick that on the back there like that. Just peel the backing off, and I like to create this as I'm going along. Try not to go over the letters too much, otherwise you'll lose what the actual letter looks like. And I think I'll stick another one in the centre there and move this over. You can have fun with this and do as much as you like or as little as you like. It doesn't matter if it overlaps there, because when you fold it, you're going to get that kind of nice 3D look there. Can you see that? So it's entirely up to you how you decorate this up. Just remember, if you're going to stick it, don't stick it both sides of the fold, otherwise when you bend it, it'll all go a bit pear-shaped. So have it just stuck on one side, so you've got that freedom of it opening up and giving you a 3D look when you're doing it. So I'm just creating this as I go along. That's the best thing about it. Get everything cut out first, and then you can have fun, you know, playing around. Now, I've got some double-sided tape on the back of these, which is removable. If you want, just play around decorating it up, and then once you've decorated it, you can stick it down permanently then. So I'm just going to play around. So maybe I'll put some holly leaves there and some more holly leaves at the bottom here. Now, the great thing with this, I mean, it'd be fantastic to get the kids to help out with this, wouldn't it? Because they'd really enjoy doing it. I'm just going to stick one of the holly leaves here at the top, just going in there. And I think I'll do it so it overlaps slightly onto the O. Give it a little bit of definition there, like that. So it looks like it's coming out of the, it's going under the ring, it's coming out of the ring. A few more holly leaves here I think I'll use. Now, don't do what I do, I kind of overdo it quite often. And then let's put another little holly leaf down here. There you go. I've got loads of holly leaves and that already cut out. I can use those on another project, but I think that's more than enough. So if I kind of stand that up, unfortunately you're going to get some, the green screen is going to make it look a bit odd. But if you can see it there, how fantastic as that is. So you've got the N, you've got the O, you've got the E, and you've also got the L, which spells out Noel, which I think looks fantastic. Now, can you imagine that with candles reflecting in it or fairy lights? It's going to look absolutely stunning. Now, that's just one of the projects. Everything there's to download. But don't forget, we've got loads of categories with different alphabets and templates that you can go and do any combination you want. You could have anything. You could have Easter, do it in yellow colours. You could have somebody's birthday, great for a birthday, wouldn't it? So you could have Elizabeth or Liz if you're feeling a bit lazy. Or you could do anything you want, really. Happy Hanukkah, or to grandma, to granddad. So once you've got the alphabets, brilliant, you can do whatever you like. And don't forget, they come in different sizes and different kind of text as it was. But this is just Noel. If you just want to make this one project, you get everything you need downloaded. All you need is your glue and your scissors. So have fun. Happy Christmas.